In this video, we are going to learn about the call, apply, and bind methods in JavaScript. These methods are very useful for changing the context of a function, which means the value of this keyword inside the function. By using these methods, we can control what object the function belongs to and access its properties and methods. This can help us avoid some common errors and make our code more flexible and reusable. So let's get started. The call, apply, and bind methods are all part of the function dot prototype object, which means they are available for every function in JavaScript. They all have the same purpose, which is to change the context of a function, or in other words, to set the value of the this keyword inside the function. The this keyword refers to the object that the function is attached to, or the global object if the function is not attached to any object. For example, consider this function. This function prints a greeting message with the name of the object that it belongs to. If we attach this function to an object like this, then we can call the function as a method of the object. We can write person dot say hello, then parentheses. Now if I hit save, you can see we have our greeting message, which is hello Alice. Now in this case, the value of this keyword inside the function is this person object. So it prints this person name property of this person object. However, if we call this say hello function without attaching it to any object, and now if I hit save, you can see we have hello undefined. And this is because the value of this inside the function is the global object, which is the window object in browsers. And the window object does not have this person name property. So that is why it prints undefined. And this is not what we want, and it can cause some errors and confusion. Now just to show you what is the value of this inside of this say hello function, I am just logging the value of this. Now if I hit save, here you can see this is this window object which have a lot of properties and methods. Now to avoid this, we can use the call, apply, or bind methods to change the value of this inside the function and make it point to any object we want. Let's see how to do that. Now here the first one is our call method, and the call method takes the object that we want to set as the value of this as the first argument, and any additional arguments that we want to pass to the function as the following argument. For example, we can use the call method to make this say hello function point to this person object like this. And this way, we don't need to attach the function to the object, and we can access its properties and methods. We can also pass any other arguments to the function. And now after using this call method, you can see now our this keyword is pointing to this person object. As you can see here, we can also pass any other argument to the function. And now I am going to show you how we can pass other argument to our function. In order to do this, I just created a new function which is this say hello to. And as you can see, this function has one parameter, and this will only log to our console hello, then the name of the person, and then my name is this dot person name. Now here we can write the name of the function say hello to dot call, then the object name, which is person, and then for this argument we can write the name, which is Bob, like this. Now you can see this function takes a name as an argument and prints a greeting message with the name of the object that it belongs to and the name of the argument. And by using the call method, we can make the function to point to the person object. And here we are passing the name as the second argument. Now after this, we have our apply method. The apply method works in a similar way, but it takes the object that we want to set as the value of this as the first argument and an array of arguments that we want to pass to the function as the second argument. For example, we can use the apply method to say hello to function point to the person object and pass an array of name as the second argument like this. This way, we can pass multiple arguments to the function as an array instead of listing them one by one. The apply method is useful when we don't know the exact number of arguments beforehand or when we want to use the arguments of another function. For example, we can use the apply method to make a function that calculates the sum of any number of numbers like this. Now here this function uses this arguments object, which is a special object that contains all the arguments that are passed to the function. By using this apply method, we are passing an array of numbers to this sum function, and this function will return the sum of them. And here we are using null as the first argument because we don't care about the value of this inside the function. Now after this, we have our bind method, and this bind method is different from the call and apply methods because it does not invoke the function immediately, but it returns a new function that is bound to the object that we want to set as the value of this. For example, we can use the bind method to create a new function that is bound to the person object like this. This way, we can call the new function later and it will always point to the person object, regardless of how we call it. We can also pass any arguments to the new function like this. And here we can write say hello to Alice. Then here we can use the person name, which is Bob. Now if I hit save, you can see we have hello Bob, my name is Alice. Now this bind method is useful when we want to create a function that is permanently attached to an object and we don't want to change its context. For example, we can use the bind method to create a function that logs the name of the person object every second like this. Now here we are using this set interval function which takes a function as an argument and call the function repeatedly after every interval by using this bind method. And by using this bind method, we can make sure that the function always point to the person object, even if it is called by this set interval function. And that's all I want to show you in this video. So we learned about the call, apply, and bind methods in JavaScript and how to use them to change the context of a function. We learned that these methods can help us control the value of this keyword inside the function and access the properties and methods of any object we want. We also learned how to use these methods with some code examples and how they differ from each other. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.